68.
How many? Okay.
I won the last wager.
Huh?
I won the last wager.
You're not gonna win this one. How much? How many can you do?
I mean, you put it at 68, we
Yes.
can go.
Go.
On this episode of Barita on the Go, we have the privilege to interview a true titan of industry, a man who honestly needs no introduction, Michael Leachin. From humble beginnings in Portland, Jamaica, being on the Forbes billionaire list and being a key player in the transformation of the financial sector. We get a chance to hear his view on wealth creation and how he sees pushing Jamaica going forward. Raul, what you up to? All right, let's go.
So, Michael, prosperitas cum caritate. Please, tell us what that means.
It actually, literally, it means prosperity with care. Colloquially, it would mean do good. You can't do well sustainably unless you do good for society. So if you want to build a business that is long-term sustainable, it has to look out for the needs of society other than their demand for your products.
So you're talking about, outside of this commercial success, the broader good of society.
Yes, yes.
I've heard you talk about growth at 12%, I think it was 1972, allowing you to keep your job. Right, I've heard
Yes,
you say
yes,
that.
yes.
And I want to just tell you. You see,
Yes.
I'm 32 years old.
Yes.
My generation,
Yes.
we have never
You don't
seen
know what growth
economic optimism like.
You don't know what growth looks like, what it feels like, what it tastes like.
Exactly. So I just personally want to say thanks
Yeah.
for driving that force of optimism and that optimism being a force multiplier.
Yes.
Because for the first time in my lifetime and in my career, I really believe that we can get it going.
Yes.
So our tagline here for this show, Barita on the Go, is opportunities abound, right?
Opportunities
abound. Yes.
And which is just not just a tagline, it's a reality in Jamaica. Because for so long we have just been complacent. It's like a backlog building up. It's like an elastic band just stretching to be released.
Yeah, and I remember when you last spoke, I've never heard opportunities delineated so clearly. Yeah. So if you could just talk a little bit more about just the opportunities as you see them and kind of how the table is set.
Well, I'll go through an exercise with you. If God said to you, Raul Pinnock, I'm going to allow you to locate an island anywhere in the world. Where would you put it? Next door to Iceland? Or would you put it in the Caribbean? Where?
I put it in the Caribbean.
Okay, Raul, I'm going to give you an opportunity to choose a language. Which language would you choose?
English, without it.
English, it's international.
Yes.
Raul, I'm going to give you an opportunity to select a time zone. Which time zone would you select?
Eastern.
Eastern. Raul, I'm going to give you an opportunity to select geographical features for your island. I'm greedy. I want mountains, I want hillocks, I want beaches, I want iron shore, I want rivers, I want riverlets, I want everything.
Arable land.
I want arable land,
Yes.
I want minerals, etc. I'm greedy. I roll Pinnock, I'm greedy. So give me all of that.
Yes.
Lord said, okay, no problem. We give you all of that. Yes. Now, which legal framework would you like for your country? Would you want Russian legal framework, no. Spanish legal framework, Chinese legal, or British?
British common law, I think.
Okay,
yeah.
Fine. So now, let us now summarize what you just said, Raul. You want the island to be located in the Caribbean. You want it to be have a British legal system. You want it to be English speaking. You want for it to have all the geographical features. Tell me, of all the countries and islands in the world, which is the only one that meet all of those criteria? It's Jamaica. Cuba is knocked out because they're Spanish speaking. They have Spanish legal system. So is the DR, right? So Jamaica is the only country that fit all of those criteria. So Jamaica has, those are assets. So we have an opportunity now to sit back, think about our advantages, and figure out how best to transform those advantages into cash flow. In summary, we are no different from Singapore, right? But
We probably have a better location.
we have better location. So that should give us an idea as to our potential. Just look at Singapore, see what they did to capitalize on their location, and they built a huge logistics industry and its sub-industries and its sub-industries. And they have a country that is one of the most successful in the world. We have the same potential. It's just for us to realize it and then actualize it. But unfortunately, what we have lacked over the many decades is bad governance. You have, as you said, you have never seen, you have never tasted, you have never felt, you have never smelled, heard what growth is.
Yes.
Right? You are used to stagnation, right? So this is now a
Whole new paradigm
for you, right? And it's my generation that deprived you of that. It's now my generation to catalyze the fixing of it. That is what motivates me.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. So Jamaica, God bless. That's
Jamaica is God blessed.
what you just described.
Yes.
So if we go back to your come back to investment and investing history, were you one of Barita's first shareholders, sir?
I was.
Okay. That goes back
About 28, 30 years ago.
All right. So I know you have a framework and a philosophy. So I'm interested to find out what is your wealth creation formula.
Yes.
And how does Barita fit into that?
So Raul, I started off, I'm an engineer, civil engineer. I couldn't get a job in Canada as a civil engineer in 1976. So I had 3 job offers. The first one was to become a long-haul truck driver. The second opportunity was to sell, to be a soap salesman for a pyramid scheme. And the third opportunity was to sell mutual funds. I opted for the third.
Okay.
Now, this was 1977. In 1977, Canada was not as cosmopolitan as it is today.
Okay.
Right? So here's this big black guy with a big afro.
You had a big afro?
Yeah. Big afro, selling mutual funds to Canadians.
Oh, wow.
Right? So it taught me many good lessons. So when someone said to me, Mike, I'll see you. I'd go to their home, sit around their kitchen table, and I had to sell the mutual funds. Now the first question I'd ask myself when I sat in front of the prospect is, what is the highest value I can give to this prospect here this evening? What is that? I'm an advisor, and the answer kept coming back to me, make them wealthy. That's the highest value any advisor can give to his or her client. Make them wealthy. Oh, is there a formula that if you practice consistently, the only outcome is wealth? This was 1977, I was 26. Is there such a formula? Because if there's such a formula, I want to know what that formula is. You want to know the formula?
Of course. What is your
You have to pay me.
All right. Will you pay me if I tell you?
I'll pay you if you tell me.
If I tell you the formula?
If you tell me the formula, I'll pay you.
So if I tell you...
There are 5 laws. Law number 1.
Law number 1. Owning a few high-quality businesses.
Bingo.
Okay.
Law number 2.
Understanding those...
Bingo. Law number 3.
Ensuring those businesses are domiciled in strong, long-term growth industries.
You're making my heart melt. I'm so proud of you, Raul. Number 4. Don't upset the trend now, Raul. Number 4.
We're cruising. Using other people's money.
Number 5.
All in for the long.
Oh my gosh, Raul. How are you? How are you on? Outstanding.
Thank you.
Outstanding. Now, so that's what I discovered.
Okay.
In 1978. So I now said, all I now need to do is live it. And I'm going to use that as my framework. So when someone comes to me and say, Mike, I have an investment for you. I said, okay, just hold on there one moment. Let me get my checklist of 5. Tell me about the investment and I'm going to check 1, 2, 3, up, X, no, not interested. And one of the things that I've observed is to be successful, you need to do 3 things. Number 1, you have to have a framework for making decisions. The 5 laws, that's a framework. Secondly, you have to be able to control your emotions, right? And the only way to control your emotions, Raul, is to have a framework that is absolute. You believe in it, it's your value system, it's your principles, it is your religion. And thirdly, you have to have access, right? You have to have access to opportunities, access to healthcare, access to good values, parents, for financing. And if you have 2 out of 3, not good enough. You have to have all 3. Because you can have framework and control your emotions, but if you have no access to make good healthcare, to good values, you're gonna die or you're gonna go to jail, right? You have to have all 3. But if we don't know that we need all 3, we're not gonna be successful.
All right, important question. Mike, how many push-ups can you get up and do right away?
You wanna challenge me?
We could go right now.
You just talk.
We can go right now.
Don't go there unless you can do 68 non-stop.
68 non-stop?
Yes, I do every year I do enough. On my birthday, I do in push-ups my age.
68.
How many? Okay.
I won the last wager.
Huh?
I won the last wager.
You're not gonna win this one. How many can you do?
I mean, you put it at 68,
Yes.
you can go.
Go.
You can count it out, Michael.
55, 56, come on! All right, okay.
56 is my number.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 55, 56, 57, 58.
Hey, listen, that's why you're the man. That's why you're the man right there. Oh boy.
Oh, where are you? Roll!
Listen, Michael Lee Chin, thank you very much, sir, for sitting with us.
You're welcome.
Yeah, man, thank you.
Raul, that was a really good interview because we really got a chance to sit with the titans of titans himself.
Yeah, man, no, Michael Lee Chin is a big deal, and like we said, he needs no introduction. He's a man known for his achievement commercially. He's a man known for his wealth. So even the fact that he was generous enough to share his principles and his framework for wealth creation, I think that was a big deal.
Yeah, and I think those are some of the great highlights that I think listeners would really enjoy. Not only that, as he transitioned about Jamaica, the location, all of the characteristics that makes Jamaica the place for opportunities.
Yeah, it was powerful what he did. You know, if the Lord gave you the opportunity to choose where the country is, what the country has, what the system is like, right? So it just kind of delineates clearly that, hey, we're God blessed, and this really is a land of opportunity.
That's right.
So whether you're talking about logistics, you're talking about medical tourism, you're talking about knowledge process outsourcing, opportunities really and truly do abound.
Indeed, bro.